What's going on, people? Welcome to Football Carnage, and we are back with another watch along right here for you guys on the channel. Some Champions League action, right? Some quarter final action today, double header. We got Barcelona versus Dortmund, and then we also have PSG versus Aston Villa. What are you guys saying for this? I mean, like how's everybody seeing these two games going? I think the Barca versus PSG game, Barca versus Dortmund game, I'm gonna be real. I don't really think it's that exciting, right? I think, like, we all know what's going to happen in that matchup, right? I think they're going to absolutely dog walk Dortmund. Now, I feel like the real matchup that a lot of people are going to care about in terms of what could be a very good two legs is this PSG versus Aston Villa game. Like, this shit right here should be fire. Two contradicting styles, right? PSG plays some amazing football. Aston Villa, we know that they got like Unai Emery with Martinez, Morgan Rogers, like Ollie Watkins, all these players that will sit back and they can literally look to hit PSG on the counter. As far as Barca versus Dortmund are concerned, I'm gonna be real, bro. Dortmund are shit. I don't think there's any chance that they can actually get something against Barca. Like, they would need a historically bad Barca performance for Dortmund to be able to do anything. I mean, like, Dortmund are sitting like 10th or 8th, I think, in the Bundesliga. These guys are conceding goals left and right, and I just think that Barcelona have too much quality for Dortmund to honestly make an impact against them. So, look, it's going to be interesting. We're going to be here for the next 2 hours, right? Make sure that you guys smash that like button. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. You turn on those post notifications and get in the live chat and let me know what you're saying for both of these games, right? I want to know your thoughts on Barca Dortmund, and I also want to know your thoughts on PSG versus Villa, right? What are your score predictions? Everything that's on your mind. But big up the chat every single time. My goodness me. Who else still can't believe what we watched last night? Let me see. Bro, so he's eating steak and rice. Honestly, Carlo would make a better manager. What? No, Carnage would make a better manager than Carlo. Yeah, man, Carlo's a fraud. It's time to go, bro. Your time is up. You're washed, buddy. You're no longer that guy, pal. Yo, big up to Oski. My guy, what's going on, bro? DBU? Who are you talking about? Who's DBU? Unai Emery is losing his mind with this lineup. Yeah, we're going to get into all that. Because I didn't really look at the starting 11s for both teams, to be very honest. Like, kind of had a busy few hours before this. Yo, F Kyle, what's good, bro? I'm looking forward to my boy Rashi. He's about to cook tonight. I mean, look, PSG, the way that they play, they're going to dominate the game in terms of possession. They're going to be the more dangerous side. They're going to be dictating the tempo. They're going to be creating all these chances. I think Villa, they're going to sit back. They're going to look to soak up the pressure. And then they do have people on the counterattack that can hurt you, right? Like a Rashford, Ollie Watkins, Leon Bailey, right? Morgan Rogers. Like, their midfield as well is pretty solid, right? You got, what's the guy's name? Kamara. You also have Yuri Tillmans. I think Amadou Onana is available for this game as well, right? Emi Martinez in goal, one of the better goalkeepers in the world. Yeah, I think Villa are going to give PSG a much harder game than what we saw Liverpool give them. Just to be very honest, if you guys saw my quarterfinal predictions, then you would know. I predict that PSG will go through over these two legs, but I think it'll be a 3-2 aggregate. I think Aston Villa will have a chance to surprise a lot of people. Because when you look at the last 8 teams that are left, you would have to look at either Dortmund or Villa as being the two teams that you would kind of give no chance to win this tournament, right? But Unai Emery decent manager, right? He's also proven in Europe, more so the Europa League. But look at what he did with Villarreal a few seasons ago when he got them to the later stages of the UCL. So he's a cup manager, right? He knows how to get the best like out of these players that he has. So it'll be interesting. But that matchup, that's the one that I'm more excited about today. Obviously, right, I already touched on Barca versus Dortmund, but come on, we all know. We all know, right? You see how Barca are playing lately. They are arguably the best team in the world, right? They play some very direct football. They dominate the games. Rafinha's back in the 11 on the left. Lamine Yamal's on the right. I think Pedri's in midfield. Lewandowski up front. Dortmund are about to get cooked. And in my quarterfinal predictions, I did say Barca 6-2 on aggregate. Obviously, that high line that Barcelona play is going to hurt them possibly at some points because Dortmund, they do have the pace, right? And then you also got to factor in that they have Guirassy, the striker up front that's bagged a lot of goals this season. But, I mean, they got, what's the guy's name? Like Jamie Gittins or whatever. You got like Adeyemi. Those guys are pretty quick. Maybe they could hurt Barca on a counter here and there. But overall, though, bro, I just don't see any way that Barca have any. I think this Barca Dortmund draw is wrapped up after tonight. I think Barca beat them tonight like 4-1, something like that. But yeah, PSG versus Villa. That should be fire. Let me see. Oh, my gosh. You know, like, what's up with all these Manchester United fans, man? Respectfully, turn off the stream, bro. You're done out here. The mighty Manchester United getting ready to play on Thursdays. Getting ready to not be in Europe next season. Nah, I don't know, bro. Self-awareness is key, Staffy, in this life. 2-1 Dortmund. Hopefully, you don't believe that, Faith. Your name is Faith, but you can't have any of that. Like when it comes to, don't worry. The time for Barca to get knocked out of the UCL will be when they play Inter. But they will be making the semis. Now, if Dortmund can do a madness, right? If Dortmund can do the unthinkable, I will be here, right? I will celebrate it. But more than likely, come on now, bro. Like, we just got to be real with ourselves. Like, Barcelona have been so good this season, I don't even want to play them in the Copa del Rey final after the shit that I've seen over the last few weeks. It's crazy. But look, man, big up the chat. Keep getting your comments in, right? We do have to get into the starting 11s just fast because I should have started my stream like at 2:30. I should have did a half hour before, but nonetheless, here we are, right? So let's look at this Barca versus Dortmund game to start it off, right? So Barca are the home side, right? And they are out there in a 4-2-3-1, right? You got Szczęsny. He is in goal. You also have, hold on. What is that? Okay, yeah, anyways. Szczęsny is in goal. Then you got Jules Koundé at right back, Pau Cubarsí and Inigo Martinez as the center backs, Alejandro Balde at left back, Pedri and Frenkie de Jong in the double pivot, Rafinha on the left, Feminine Lopez in the 10, Lamine Yamal on the right, and Robert Lewandowski in the 9. Looking at Dortmund, Kobel is in goal, right? They're out there in the 4-2-3-1 as well. Rierson at right back, Anton and Emery. Emery Can at center back. Emery Can at center back. Yeah, game's over, bruv. They're getting cooked. Yeah, it's no point. I mean, look, Carne Chukwueka is starting. I mean, look, this guy went from riding the bench at Chelsea to starting in the UCL against Barcelona. Fucking hell. You got Felix Nemcha right next to him, Adeyemi on the right, Julian Brandt in the 10, Gittins on the left, and Guirassy down the middle. Chat. I don't think they have any chance. Yeah, see, I was some way, somehow still trying to find a way to think. But look, again, if Dortmund are able to do a madness today, we'll take it. Now, looking at PSG versus Aston Villa, right? The matchup that I think most of the neutrals care about. PSG are out there in the 4-3-3. Donnarumma's in goal. Hakimi is at right back. Beraldo and Pacho at center back because Marquinhos is suspended. Nuno Mendes at left back. In that midfield, Fabian Ruiz, Vitinha, João Neves, and then Desiree Doué on the right, Dembele in the middle, and then Kvaratskhelia on the left. Without Marquinhos, right? This is the best starting 11 that PSG have available. Like, this starting 11, PSG have the most tech in Europe in terms of with their starting 11. Their team is ridiculous, bruv. And to be honest, I think, with it looking likely that Real Madrid are going to be getting knocked out, right? I actually think that PSG will make the final. Just being very honest. I could definitely see a PSG but versus Inter final. But I think maybe a PSG versus Barca as a neutral, if you want to look at it from that way, that'll maybe be a bit more interesting, but who knows. Anyways, let's see what Villa got lined up for us. The games are getting ready to kick off in a few minutes. Emi Martinez in goal, Matty Cash, Konsa, Pablo Torre, Lucas Digne, Kamara, Yuri Tillmans, Morgan Rogers, John McGinn, Ramsey, and then Rashford in the 9. Rashford went from being axed out at Manchester United to now starting in the UCL quarterfinals against the club that he was linked to the most. I feel like Rashford was linked to PSG more than like anybody. Like, that was the main club that I think a lot of people thought that he would be joining. So, I mean, look, let's see, because Rashford might still get that move. I mean, I'm not really rooting for anybody. I don't care. I mean, I want Dortmund to win, but aside from that, I don't really care, right? Like, if Aston Villa wins, that would be cool, but as long as we get some good games, I'm chilling. It don't really matter to me. Let's just get some good entertainment. Yo, big up though, my guy. How are you? Is that true that Frankie de Jong is on those massive wages? Like, that can't be true, right? I don't think so. All right, Barca versus Dortmund's about to kick off. Nah, this is going to be fire, chat. Champions League. That's what it's all about. Despite us being shit in our game yesterday, still excited to watch these matches. It's all good. All right, Barca versus Dortmund just kicked off. And PSG versus Aston Villa have just kicked off as well. Yeah, man, we absolutely must get some good matchups. Some good, not some good matchups, but some good games I'm talking about. Like, we need goals. Nah, I'm talking about celebrate if Barca get knocked out. I'll troll them. I don't care. I'm shameless. The game's the game. They troll us, we troll them. That's just how it works. I don't necessarily think it matters if they lose today, right? Like, if they lose 1-0 today, doesn't really change much. I mean, I'd be surprised. But it doesn't really change how I view this tie. I still think that Barca are going to go through. Like, they would have to win, like, basically like how Arsenal did, in my opinion. Like, they would have to win a 3 or 4-0 for me to think that Dortmund actually can knock them out. But even if they lose, Barca lose today, 1-0. It's like, all right, then they'll kill them in the second leg. It is what it is. Barca will get destroyed? Nah, bro. I think that, I mean, it's okay to want that to happen, but yeah, I don't actually believe that. You're moving like Onana, bro. All bark, no bite. It's okay. Carlo Ancelotti is going to be collecting unemployment soon. It's all good, bro. Oh, man. Barca fan from Trinidad. Nah, big up to Trinidad, man. Bahala Madrid from Trinidad. See, this is what I'm talking about, bro. Big up to you, my guy. Shout out to Trinidad as well. The multi-view on Paramount Plus is pretty cool. It's a great feature. But I don't like how they don't let you pick which audio that you want to listen to. Like, it just kind of jumps from game to game. Like, not that it really matters, because I'm not listening to the audio as much, but I think it would have been a little bit better if you could just kind of focus in on one game. Early shot for Ousmane Dembele goes over the bar. Yeah, he slips a bit as well. Nah, I'm with you, bro. I'm ready for the season to end. I'm ready, bro. This has been such a shit season. So trash. These last 8-9 months, it's been super long. But the season has went by fast, though. But now that we're basically out of a lot of competitions, like, the season's gonna go by super slow now. Like, we all know this. Well, I mean, 100%, bro. 100%. Aston Villa were never going to try and outplay PSG. If you try and outplay PSG, they'll cook you. Like, Aston Villa have no choice but to sit back and look to hit them on the counter. Because PSG just have way too much quality. Like, their midfield, their front three. Like, the technical ceiling of that team is ridiculous. We're going to see a PSG domination. Yeah, I think on the ball 100%, but I think that Villa will be able to score. Big up hubris, my guy. Bonjour. Oui, oui. Croissant. Oh, my days. Oh, my days. Big chance there for Barca. Was that Yamal? PSG are in the final third here. Ah, Vitinha's shot. I think that just goes wide. It's good shape by Aston Villa so far. Yo, watching two games at one time is just always just does my head in. Because, like, it's so hard to focus on one game because it's like you're just going back and forth, back and forth. But I'm glad that it's on one screen, though. Unlike last time, remember I had, like, my screen right here, had a screen right here, I had a screen down here. I'm like, fuck, you know, I got to be cross-eyed to watch all these damn badges. It's crazy, bro. Anonymous, big up, bro. What's good? And I hope everybody's had a good day. I've got all my ranting out of my system. I'm no longer bothered. Oh, Lamine Yamal. Fucking hell. Yo, look how he cooked this defender. Oh, my goodness. Nah, I'm not going to lie, man. The ball control from this kid is crazy, bro. The ball control is ridiculous. Yeah, nah, man. Yeah, early days, I can tell. This fullback's, like, the guy that's on the left for Dortmund on their defense, long day for him. My guy is about to go through hell. Bro, Emery can't play center back, dog. I saw that starting 11. I said, oh, yeah, it's over. Like, I already knew it was over, but it's never been more over than what it is right now. Because Dortmund are a team that like to attack. So them having to defend for 180 minutes over two legs, yeah, that's not necessarily what they want to do, so. Nah, big up Vinicius. Oh, my days. Already. Dortmund are getting peppered already. Lewandowski's shot gets saved. To be fair, though, Dortmund's keeper is very good. He is a very good goalkeeper, but, I mean, look, Barcelona are already knocking on the door. Look at all the space that Dortmund are leaving. Oh, my goodness. I mean, Alonso next season, Jurgen Klopp next season. I don't care. One of them, I'll take it, bro. Is Endrick a better finisher than Mbappe? No. No. That's a crazy, well, you asked the question. You didn't make a statement, but nah. Mbappe, just because he's having a mediocre season by his standards, you can't say that Endrick is a better finisher. Just, Yeah, no, not yet. I think Rodrigo is a better player than Ousmane Dembele, yes, but gotta prove it first. Why am I so far behind on the chat? What the hell? Man, basketball hype. I haven't watched the NBA game in like weeks, bro. The NBA is dead to me, bro. I'm a Nets fan. We're trash. I don't care about the NBA, dog. But the playoffs are about to start, so. Yeah, man. Croissant. I know a thing or two about French people. Yeah. Who's down here for Barca? Yeah, I have to catch up, bro. I'm a little bit behind on the chat, so I'm going to scroll up. But big up to everybody that's in here, man. Yeah, here's the thing, though. Endrick hasn't done anything in the world of football, whereas Mbappe is proven in the big stages, on the biggest stage, right? We know that Mbappe is a very, 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 very good finisher. Endrick has done nothing yet for us to just say, is he a better finisher than Mbappe? No. Mbappe has done too much for a kid that's just come to Europe to be called a better finisher than him. Now, can Endrick become a better finisher than Mbappe? Yes. But right now, no. No. Barca are absolutely cooking Dortmund right now. Dortmund are such a shit club, man. I can't stand Dortmund. What a, like, waste of space, bro. They're getting absolutely cooked in my match reactions. Just because they're Dortmund. Like, they're frauds, bro. They're absolute frauds. I think Klopp would be a better fit for us than Xabi Alonso, but I'll take either one of them. I don't care. Either one of them. What a difference from yesterday? In terms of what, bro? Sell Vinny and get me Due. Nah, I don't need another left winger. If I'm going to sell Vinicius, I'd put Rodrigo on the right wing. Get me somebody that's... Well, I'd put Rodrigo on the left wing, I mean. Get me somebody that can play on the right. Like a natural right winger. But as far as Desiree, he's a baller. But I tell you this, PSG, they're not selling us any players anytime soon. It's not happening, bro. PSG absolutely hate us. No chance in hell do we do business with PSG. The game is on Paramount Plus if you're in America. If you're outside of the U.S., I got no idea where you can watch the game. But yeah, Paramount Plus, you do have to pay for it. But there might be like a free trial if you have like a new account or something. But yeah. Thomas Tuchel's at this PSG Villa game, the England manager. I know that it's just super funny for him to be watching this game. He got sacked by PSG. Yeah, PSG are dominating Villa, but that's to be expected. PSG are going to dominate damn near every team they play. The only team that can match up against PSG is Barca. But PSG are better than Barca technically, like on the ball. They are. They have more technically gifted players than Barca. But that would be a good matchup, a PSG versus like Barca game. That would be fire. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, Villa, like, yeah, they're getting dominated, but this is their game plan. They were always going to sit back and just soak up the pressure and hope to hit them on the counter. That's why you start a Rashford up front, right? Hold on, wait a minute. Who was starting on Villa's right wing again? I know that Morgan Rogers is on the... Yeah, Morgan Rogers on the right. I'm surprised that they didn't start Leon Bailey. But to be honest... Maybe you can't start Leon Bailey. Well, Leon Bailey's not available. Marco Asensio's on the bench. Let's not forget, he's on loan from PSG. Yeah, Leon Bailey's injured. Oh, shit. Yo, I just peeped. Ollie Watkins is holding bench. Yeah, man. Ollie Watkins, I don't know what's happened to him. Because usually Ollie Watkins, in a game like this against PSG, this is a game where he would thrive. Like, he would absolutely cook in a game like this because he's a transitional striker with, like, pace and stuff. But I don't know, man. Getting benched for Rashford in a big game like this is kind of crazy. Now, I'm not going to lie. Your dad is moving hella fraudulent. Your dad is moving hella fraudulent, bruv. If your dad can hear me, brother, it is the UCL quarterfinals, and you're here watching Dominican news. Nobody cares about what's going on in Punta Cana, bro. Turn on that damn game. What's going on, Pops? You're moving hella fraudulent, Poppy. What is this? Put the platanos in the bag, okay? Put the salsa and chips in the bag. You watching Dominican news while football is on. Are you mad? All right, hopefully your dad puts it on now, bruv. Brother, we just took Mbappe from them for free. They refused to do business. Mbappe ran down his contract and left them for nothing. The most valuable player in the world left them for nothing in the middle of his 20s. If you think, if Real Madrid want Desiree Doué, if we want Vitinha, if we want Kvaratskhelia, Hakimi, Nuno Mendes, any player, if you think Real Madrid can call PSG to try and negotiate any deal, you are out of your mind. If we want to sign any of these PSG players, we got to wait for their contract to run down. I would even guarantee that, oh, Dortmund with a chance there. Yeah, I almost guarantee that Florentino Perez, his number is blocked. They've probably blocked his number, bruv. Like, they would not do business with us. They did no. It's just not happening. It's just not happening. Yeah, Lamine Yamal is cooking. I mean, good block by Martinez there. I think this is a corner for PSG. Yeah, I mean, I know that we have some holes in our team, but we're still good enough to where we shouldn't be looking like this. Like, how we've been playing this season, how we've been getting bopped off the park by scrubs. Like, nah, man. It's unacceptable. Like, we obviously need some reinforcements, but we're not that bad. We still have one of the best teams in the world. There's no excuses for how we're playing. My favorite players from Madrid, I mean, I like all my players, but my favorite is Rodrigo. Rodrigo's my favorite player at the club at the moment. That's my Bengali warrior right there. The New Delhi Messi. The Mumbai Ronaldinho. Come on now. Yeah, man. Like, free up the TV. The Dominican news. Ain't nothing going on in DR that's more important than the Champions League. You know what I'm saying? To be fair, a nightclub roof fell down in the Dominican Republic a couple of days ago. I mean, to be fair, that does seem pretty interesting, right? Like, if I was 60-something years old, I think I would be interested in knowing what's that about. But he can go on Facebook, you know what I'm saying, or WhatsApp. You know that the old people love to go on WhatsApp and they read a lot of stuff on there. So just tell your dad go on WhatsApp. Tell him put the TV remote in the bag, bruv. I'm not gonna lie. Shit is crazy. Bro, that's what they call their dad in Spanish. It's Papi. Come on, Papi Chulo. Free up the TV. All right, you know what? Carnage. All right, you know what? Fine. I take the yellow, bro. I take it. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Nah, man. Put the chancla... What was it called? The chanclatas? Put those in the bag, bruv. Yeah, it's only a matter of time before Barca score. Corner here for them. They take it short. Yeah, both games at the moment are pretty one-sided, which is, again, to be expected. PSG have been dominating so far in possession. Barca, I mean, well, to be fair, though, right? Like, Barca have had the better chances throughout these games so far. But what is... Did he just try to nutmeg him like that? Nah, man, Doué's a madman. I mean, like, maybe, like, that was a yellow, though, you feel me? I don't know. Like, Poppy does sound worse than just, like, your dad or your father. It's like, Poppy? I don't know. Like, that sounds like what, like, a Dominican woman would call you. You know what I'm saying? Like, Poppy. Nah. Less of that. That was a yellow card. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I deserved a yellow for that. Yeah, Luis Enrique's got them cooking. Hey, look, man. More than likely, 95% chance that we get knocked out by Arsenal in the second leg. I'm be real. If PSG were the next team that we were playing, I know that it would have been a nice 2 legs in terms of the storyline, right? Like Mbappe playing PSG and all these different things. Brother, let's be real. PSG would have killed us. Let's just be very honest here. PSG would have outplayed us. It would have been bad, bro. Like, if Arsenal can move like that to us, imagine what PSG can do. And PSG are better than Arsenal. So, it is what it is, man. We literally just needed God to be on our sides for us to really do something. Like, we would have needed our form to turn around, but our form's not turning around, so. Yeah, Juan, you know what I'm saying? We here just chilling, bro. I got all the ranting out of my system earlier. Like, if you guys didn't see Madrid hype earlier, go check out Madrid hype after the watch-alongs today. I did a lot of screaming there, so it's all good now. Yeah, man, human traffickers. That's what Dortmund are. Mbappe's been your favorite player since 2016. I mean, look, Mbappe's been balling damn near his whole career. Like, when he made his breakthrough at Monaco, let's not forget, Mbappe was doing a madness with Monaco. That whole team was moving crazy. Yo, big up Jordan. What's good, bro? Bro, they always glaze Barca, man. Yeah, man. Tchouameni's a baller as well, bro. I think Tchouameni is very underrated. Like, a lot of people disrespect him. For me, you guys all know, Tchouameni, in my opinion, is one of the best midfielders, well, DMs in the world. And I feel like him not being there against Arsenal played a massive reason of why we got slapped like that. I don't think it goes that way if Tchouameni's available. I mean, Dortmund's defense, like, they're soaking up the pressure right now. But Barca are just bopping it around. But yeah, I mean, they haven't conceded yet. But Barca have already had some pretty good chances. Like, the first goal is coming soon. I can see Barca scoring a goal before half. Hakimi. PSG. Oh, hey, Vitinha's shot just goes over. PSG is like the French Barcelona this season. Now, to be honest, I think that PSG play a little bit better than Barca. I think Barca's a lot more direct. PSG, they're more so like ball control, but Barca, they do the same thing as well. So, I mean, yeah, I think it just depends. I'm telling you, a Barca versus PSG game would be fire. And then we'd obviously be rooting for PSG. Shit. Might get me a PSG top. Yeah, man. I saw that stat. Something like like Rodrigo hasn't taken a pen all season or something. That's crazy when you think about it. Bro, watching these games makes me jealous as a Madrid fan. I mean, it would be nice to play. Anyways. Yeah, I mean, it'd be nice to play some decent football. It would be. But, unfortunately, we just don't got a manager that does that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just not what we do, bro. Who got a yellow card here? I think that's Adeyemi's getting booked. Damn! Oh, my days. Nah, that's crazy. Rest in peace to them, man. Arsenal beat PSG when they didn't have Ousmane Dembele. That wasn't the same PSG side that what you're seeing now, right? There was no Dembele. There was no Kvaratskhelia. So it's a little bit different. But Arsenal did beat them, though, to be fair. And Arsenal actually... Oi! And Barcelona score. Paul Kubarsi, 1-0. Thank you, Dortmund. Good job, good job. You held in there for 24 minutes. But the tie is now over. Paul Kubarsi scores. Told you guys that they were going to be scoring really soon. They were knocking on the door all game. Free kick. Ball falls to him. Yeah, that's a sloppy goal that Dortmund conceded there. Inigo Martinez gets the assist as well. Kubarsi scores, and his center back partner gets the assist. Yeah, that tie is over. It's done already, bruv. And try to tell you guys. Dortmund, no chance. Barca versus PSG. Bro, I remember when Barca did the comeback against PSG. I forget what year that was. But that was ridiculous, bro. That was one of the craziest games of football I ever watched. PSG better than Barca? I don't know, bro. I think they're in my opinion... See, the thing is, I don't know if Barca are going to get past Inter. That's the thing. Because Inter are a very good team. They don't play better football than Barca. But Inter are going to just sit back and they're going to just shithouse their way throughout both of those games. But they do play some decent football. Like Inter, they do move the ball nicely. I don't know, bro. Bro, so I hate Barca so much. I don't even have the energy to even hate today, bro. It's a lot easier when you just accept what's happening. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, when you just accept that once you saw the bracket that Barca got, they had the easiest run to the semifinals. Like, now, this is why I'm not, like, it's whatever. Because again, if you watched my Champions League quarterfinal predictions video, I said Barcelona 6-2 on aggregate. So, this is not surprising to me. Now, when they play Inter, that's a different conversation. I would take my midfield over Barca's midfield. Like, this is what you're trying to ask me, right? Give me my midfield. I'm telling you, bro, Barcelona are not better than Real Madrid. The only difference is Hansi Flick. I'm telling you, Hansi Flick is that is the main catalyst to why Barcelona have been so much better. Like, if we had a manager like Flick, for example, that instilled those kind of tactics with our squad, bro, we would cook. I'm telling you this right now, bro. But I got washed up Carlo, bro. So, yeah, Hubert's like, it's nothing to be upset about, bro. To be honest, it's really just Barca. I don't like Atleti, but I don't really rate them like that to even hate them, if that makes sense. Same thing with, like, Valencia. Like, they're a shit club, bro. Like, I'm hating on them for what? They're not relevant. Atleti are relevant, but I just don't take them serious. So, it's a little bit different. But I don't like them. But, yeah, I just say Barca. Even though I don't really hate any club like that. It's just more so the fans. The fans make me hate the club. So, but like, I just don't like certain clubs. But I think hate's a very strong word. But yeah, you know, it is what it is. What do you mean by why can't we just play Madrid football? What is Madrid football? What is that exactly? Let me know. Like, what is Madrid football? Because I don't think that there's a style of play that's associated with our club. Now, like Barca have tiki-taka, right? Arsenal, they're associated with good free-flowing football. Dortmund, they're associated with attacking free-flowing football. Same thing with the PSG, a Man City. They all have an identity. What is Real Madrid's identity? Like, what do you mean by Madrid football? I don't think that we've ever really had a style of play like that you can associate with us. Our styles of play differentiate between managers, right? Like at Barcelona, no matter who their manager is, they're always going to play that free-flowing football because that's just their DNA. I don't think that we have that at Real Madrid. So maybe I'm thinking about it wrong. So, like, let me know. Like, what is Madrid football? Oi. Dortmund on the ball here. I'd say PSG are dictating the tempo, but I'd say Villa. Villa are looking a lot better. Well, not a lot better, but defensively, they look good. Like, they're holding their shape well. They're not really giving PSG any openings like that. Kubarsi is down. Why do I feel like this guy is always down? Wait, is that Kubarsi? That is Kubarsi. Nah. I mean, that's not a foul. That shouldn't be a foul. Davies and Trent or Hakimi and Hernandez as a left back and right back partnership? Hakimi and Hernandez would be a little bit better. What left back would I want? Can I pick any left back in the world? Or, because if there's any left back in the world, I want Vardiol from Man City. He is the best left back in world football. He is an amazing player, bro. Vardiol is an amazing footballer. There's nothing that he can't do, and he can play center back as well. He's a left-sided defender. He's fantastic, bro. Can cross, can shoot, can defend, can win headers. Technical on the ball as well. Can link play, can overlap, can invert. Nah, man. Vardy, look, I beg Man City be guilty of 115 charges. Oh, my days. Or if they get banned from the Champions League or something, I would love to go shopping at Man City. Okay, so not with style of play, just with dominant. Okay, I got you. I got you. Yeah, I mean, look. The Bale, Benzema, Ronaldo era. Good times. Good times, bro. Like, we used to play freestyle football back then. Like, during the three-peat of the UCL. Like, those 3 seasons, Zidane didn't have tactics. Like, that was just the players going out there and doing what they wanted. That's why when people say, oh, bring back Zidane, I'm like, hell no. I don't, oh, my days. Oi. Barca almost catch Dortmund out. Rafinha slips. Let me see this replay. Yeah, Rafinha wasn't able to get a good hit on that. But he probably, I mean, that would have probably been saved anyways. You know, I always forget that Lewandowski used to be at Dortmund. Oh! Oh! Oh, Morgan Rogers! Morgan Rogers! Oh, shit! Villa! They hit PSG on the counter! What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Aston Villa have a chance. Oh, my days. What a counter. Oh. Was that John McGinn that won the ball back? What a goal. What a goal. Yeah, look, John McGinn taking the ball off of Nuno Mendes. Yeah, that's a good ball by Rashford to Tielemans. And then Tielemans squares it across. Morgan Rogers is there for the tap-in. Yeah, Donnarumma can't save that, bruv. That is a good goal. I told you, chat, this is what Villa are going to do. Sit back and counter. That's the only way you can play against this PSG team. Oi! Wait a minute. What just happened in this Barca game? Oh, Gurasi. Oh, Gurasi! Come on, bro. Fucking hell. You gotta take your chances. If you don't take your chances, Barca will kill you. And you would think he would finish that, considering how many goals he scored in the UCL this season. He completely missed the ball. Nah, that's crazy. Yeah, I think PSG are going to score as well, but Villa are about to set up shop. I mean, they were playing really defensive to begin with this opening 36 minutes, but now they're about to be so damn defensive. They might have Rashford at right center back, bruv. You see Prince William. Prince William is there. Now, I still can't believe that people got royal families. That, to me, is glazing. I'm not going to lie. Yes, your majesty. Hell no, that's glazing, bruh. If I meant Prince William, I'd call that nigga Will. What's the king's name in England? What's the king's name? Forget his name. What's the king's name in England, chat? Yeah, bro, that was a good tackle by McGinn to win the ball. Yeah, see, the thing is, though, but this team's not good enough to get a manager that doesn't have tactics. See, like, you can get away with that when we had prime Benzema, right? Bale, Ronaldo, Luka Modric, Cruz, Casemiro, Marcelo, fucking Sergio Ramos, Varane. You can get away with it when a team like that. This team that we have is very good, but it's not good enough to where they should be getting all this freedom. They've shown that they don't know what to do when there's no real instructions, right? That's what this season has taught us. King Charles. Yeah, man like Charles, bruv. You think if I met him, oh, your highness. It's not Game of Thrones. I'm not bending the knee, bruv. This is crazy. A royal family, you know. I don't get it. Like, what makes their family so important that they're in power? Get up out of here, bro. Who's hate watching Barca? This is not a Barca hate watch. I already predicted Barca to dominate these 2 legs. Oi. What? Wait, can they show that replay again? Was that Doué? PSG on the ball here. Doué. Oh, shit! Oh, my gosh! Oh, my days! Yo! What a goal! Oh, my goodness me! Desiree Doué, what a goal! 1-1! Oh my gosh! Fucking hell! Yo, brother! What a finish! Cuts inside, outside the box, top bins! Yo, what a baller, man! What a baller! Yo, look at how he just bends that shit. Yeah, Emi Martinez, that shit hits off the crossbar, goes in. Nah, this is a special player. This is a special player, chat. We are witnessing the rise of a special player. Desiree Doué is a fucking baller. Oh my goodness me. What a finish, bro. Are you kidding me? My goodness. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. This guy is cold. Y'all ever realize that Desiree Doué looked like an evil version of Mbappe? Oh my goodness. Yo. Yo, what a finish. The French Neymar. Yo, nah, I'm not gonna lie. This guy is so good, I have to make a tweet. I have to make a tweet. Oh my goodness. Yo. I have to tweet. I'm sorry. I have to tweet. Nah, man. What a fucking hell. What if Xabi is all PR talk? Nah, I don't think so. I think that there are actual like links with us and Xabi Alonso. I think the news that's come out today is PR. Yes, right? Like there's like them saying, "Oh, yeah, like them saying, "Oh, like we've already agreed to sign Xabi. He like the deal's already been done." That's PR. No, the deal is not done yet. But I think that we are actually linked to him, and I think that more than likely he will be our next manager. I don't think that's PR. But the news that's come out today, yeah, bro, that's PR. Hold on. 1 second, chat. 1 second. Oh my days. Yeah, look, I told you guys that this PSG Villa game was gonna be the better one. Yeah, aside from Dortmund having that one chance, they haven't really done much else. It's just been all Barca so far. Hold on. Why is this not? Oi. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. PSG look like they're activated now. Yo, Doué again with the shot. All right, I'm good. Yeah, I mean, I don't really tweet too much, but I'm trying to start tweeting a little bit more. I just never think to tweet like that, but that goal was so good that I just had to tweet, bro. Yeah, like what a signing. How much did they get him for from Rennes? Well, like 40 something million? Cuz I know that Bayern were chasing him as well. Like imagine if he was on Bayern's left wing. They would have probably the best attack in Europe. I'm not going to lie. Like imagine a front four of Doué on the left, right? Harry Kane in the 9, Olise on the right, and then Musiala in the 10. Bro, Bayern's attack would have been cooking this season, but I mean, he's balling out at PSG, so it seems like that was the right decision for him to make. Bro, I miss Toni Kroos as well, bro. Every single time I see him at the Emirates, I tell them to not let him leave. Kidnap him. Throw him in the basement, bro. Don't let him, do not let this guy go anywhere. I think that, so, I don't know if I would say that Doué is better than Yamal, because Yamal, he literally carried Spain to Euros. I mean, like, let's just be real. But he's a better finisher. And I think there's a conversation. Like, it's a debate. It's a debate. But I would still give Yamal the edge. But Doué is a better finisher. Dortmund again, blowing another opportunity. Not being clinical. This is why they lost the UCL final to us. Not taking their chances. Adeyemi puts the ball into the box. Very good cross. And then Grassi just misses it. Nah, bro, he is him. That's a fact. Nah, Doué, he is better than Barcola. Barcola is not that good. Mid player. French Raphael Leao. French Rashford with a little bit of tech. And Doué, and I'm not gonna lie, Doué might get a brace this game. Here come Bill on the counter. Yeah, I mean, look, that French squad looks so scary, but their manager is shit, so I don't know. I think Deschamps should have been sacked after the Euros. I just don't think that he's good for France anymore, but, you know, he's won some trophies, so I get it. Don't ask me these kind of questions right now, bruv. Don't ask me these kind of questions. Hold on, chat. Why didn't I tweet about Declan Rice's free kicks? Why do you think? We were chasing Doué in January 2024, and we ended up getting Werner. Oh, my days, Jordan. Nah, man. Tottenham, common stinker and hooked. Fucking hell. Oh, shit. I didn't even realize that these games were almost at halftime. Fucking hell. Hold on. Let me stop my timers. I wasn't even paying attention to the like the times, bro. Like that Doué goal just got my head scrambled, bro. That shit's got my head fried. Barca 1, Dortmund 0, halftime. PSG 1, Villa 1 at halftime. What are you guys saying for the first half of both games? Let me know in the comment section. Right? Big up to the chat. Make sure that you smash that like button. Make sure that you subscribe. And make sure that you get in the live chat and turn on those post notifications. Also, if you've not joined the Discord, the link gets dropped in all of my live chats throughout the streams. If you see the Discord link, if you're not in there, get in the Discord, right? Don't be fraudulent, okay? Yeah, I don't know why Barcola starts over him. He's a much better footballer. To be honest, I think that Desiree Doué is so good, I would say that he's arguably their best player. I know that Dembele has the numbers, and Dembele has been a bit more impactful. It is a footballer, though, man. Like, that PSG attack, like him, Kvaratskhelia, Dembele, the midfield, like, the tech is fucking ridiculous. And the thing is, I don't watch PSG that much because in America, I think you have to pay for, like, BN Sports. Like, I'm not paying to watch the French Football League. Like, it doesn't interest me. So, you know, it's always nice to see them play, especially in, like, the UCL. But, nah, what a goal. Yeah, I think that's all that Yamal really needs to add to his game is just to be more clinical. If he can get that down, I mean, I don't really think he has any weakness, to be honest. I mean, you did have some chances in the first half that you didn't take, but, I mean, you're just kind of handling business right now. Like, yeah, it's only 1-0, but you've been the better team. Are they not doing the halftime shows for the Champions League? Like, what's going on here, bruv? Doué can be as good as Yamal? I agree. I agree. We'll be rooting for France in the World Cup. I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing France win it, but I'm going with Brazil. I'm always rooting for Brazil. Any competition that Brazil's in, then I'm rooting for them. Yeah, I mean, Dortmund in the UCL, they are a decent team, but they're shit. Like, let's just call it what it is. Like, Dortmund are... it's very hard for me to consider Dortmund a big club. I know that they have the history and all that, but they don't operate like how a big club should. The 2014 World Cup, brother. And also, we do have access to football in America, just so that you know. You know, like, there's a lot of Americans that do like football. It's not like an anomaly. But nah, 2014 World Cup is when I started, brother. Yeah, I mean, I think, look, he has a lot of pace. He's decent on the ball. His finishing is not that good, though. I just think he's a very overrated player. Like, he's like one of those players that you see gets talked about so much, and then when you watch him, it's like underwhelming. That's how I feel about Barcola, more times than not. It's so easy that Barca are undefeated in Europe. I mean, I don't think that you guys really played anybody good. Except for Bayern, maybe? But Bayern are shit this season. But, yeah, I think, like, just Barca have had a... You know what's crazy? Who got the goal there? Rafinha stole that goal from Kubarsi. Did Rafinha score that? He touched that. I'm looking at the replay. Rafinha touched that. Let me see. Yo, no way did Rafinha take that goal. Oh, my days. Nah, I'm not going to lie. Rafinha is shameless. Rafinha is shameless. That shit is going into the back of the net. Rafinha gets credit for that goal. Wow. Yo, Rafinha really took that. Nah, that's... I mean, hey, look, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. So then Kubarsi has to get the assist then, right? Because at first I thought that Inigo Martinez got the assist. I thought that Rafinha tried to get to it, but I didn't know that he actually touched it. But now they just keep showing the replay. So I'm like, wait a minute, did he touch that? Nah, if I was Kubarsi, I'd be pissed. But I don't blame Rafinha though. I get it. Rafinha is trying to break some records. So I understand. I get it. What is the relevance here, brother? Please tell me what's the relevance. Explain it. Yamal and Due are the same level? I mean, look, I'm open to having the debate. I would give Yamal the advantage, though, because of what he did in the Euros, right? Like, to be the main man in the Euros and then to win it, I do think that's got to count for something. But I think Due, talent-wise, he's definitely in that conversation, 100%. Bro, like, these guys are human traffickers, bro. Like, they care more about selling players than winning trophies, dog. Like, they're hella fraudulent. And I hope that they don't make the UCL next season. They're sitting, like, 8th in the league. They don't deserve to be in the UCL, bro. All that history, and look at how they operate. This is why nobody takes the Bundesliga serious. They did have chances, though, in that first half, but they just weren't able to convert. Due needs to turn up. But the thing is, though, right? More than likely, is Due going to even start for France? Their attack is stacked. Mbappe, Dembele, Olise's balling out, right? Like, is he going to be able to get in to the starting 11? And then even if he does start, I don't think he'd be like one of the main guys. Like, I think it'd always be like an Mbappe or, like something like that. Whereas Yamal was the main guy for Spain. So, it is what it is. Now, I think on talent alone, you can't say that Yamal is way better than Desiree Doué. You can't. But I think comparing their resumes, that's where Yamal separates himself. But ability-wise, there's nothing that Lamine Yamal can do that Desiree Doué cannot. There's nothing. And Desiree Doué is a better finisher. Esteval will be a problem. Yeah, I'm interested to see Esteval in the Club World Cup. I think he's going to be with Palmeiras with the Club World Cup. And then after that, he'll join Chelsea. So, yeah, I want to see how he does against, like, the European teams. And then when he joins Chelsea, I definitely want to see how good he's going to be with them. Because we know that the Premier League is difficult in terms of the physicality. Like, how is he going to adopt to the league? And what kind of impact will he make? I think Esteval would start for Chelsea right now. Like, their wingers are dead. Sancho, I like him, but he's not good for the Prem. I think Sancho needs to go back to Dortmund or go to Bayern or some shit like that. I think he'd cook if he went back to Germany. Madueke, mid. Pedro Neto is good, but he's not clinical. Esteval has a chance to, in his first season, cement himself as Chelsea's right winger. I seriously think that he could end up. And if he could reach that potential that we all think he has, him and Cole Palmer, that's going to be a scary duo. But, I mean, we'll see, man. But, yeah, I mean, as far as these games are concerned, though, chat. So, look, let's start with the Barca-Dortmund one. They're up 1-0. I thought that this game would be wrapped up by now. I thought that Barca would at least have a 2-3-0 kind of lead at half. But, nonetheless, the game's going exactly like how we expected, right? Barcelona are dominating the ball. They're dictating the tempo. They look more dangerous. They're creating these chances, right? Barca, they did have a few chances, like the opening 15 minutes, that they didn't really take the best. So, it's only a 1-0 lead, right? I thought that Kubarsi scored the goal, but Rafinha shamelessly steals it away from his teammate, and I don't blame him. It is what it is. But Dortmund, they've had a couple of chances. Not any like real chance, but they've had a good few buildups, right? Like they've had like that one ball into the box that Doué just missed, and then not Doué, Guirassy just missed actually twice. I would say those are good chances actually, because if he connects on those, then they could have gotten on the score sheet. So let's see what Barca do in this second half. But I do expect this game to be or this draw to be killed off after this first leg. Now, as far as PSG versus Villa is concerned, I mean, 1-1. This is what I expected. I told you guys that this was arguably the most underrated matchup of the quarterfinals, right? You're having teams with completely different philosophies match up against each other. And I think that Villa do match up really well with PSG, right? We knew that PSG were going to dominate the ball. We knew that they were going to look more dangerous. We knew that Villa were going to sit back and soak up the pressure, and they looked at them on the counter attack. And that's what they've done. Morgan Rogers opens up the scoring, and then Desiree Doué cuts inside. Oh my gosh, what a goal. What a player. So, yeah, summarize the two halves for you guys. But, we'll obviously get more into it at the end of these games in the match reaction. But, now I've been entertained. Feels nice to actually watch some good football. Nah, man, Dortmund are shit. Respectfully, Dortmund are not a serious club anymore. I don't rate Dortmund at all. If you guys were more clinical, you would be up. Now, again, Dortmund have had chances, but they wasted it. So, I don't know. We'll see. I actually think that Marco Asensio bags against PSG. You know how it is when a player is playing against their parent club. Like, they always bag, whether they're on loan at another club or if they got sold. And if it's their first time playing their club, then they always bag. I should just put some money on Marco Asensio to bag a goal. You know it's coming. And if he doesn't score this leg, he's going to score in the next. I mean, look. If you think that he clears him, I think you're crazy. Again, I said that I think Yamal is better. I already said this, but I do think that Desiree Doué is right up there in that conversation, 100%. You can't just dismiss him. Big up to the chat, man. Who is the best right winger in the world right now? I'd have to say Mohamed Salah. Yeah, bro. Like, I just want to know, or not want to know, but I just want to see, like, how is Esteval going to adopt, right? Like, how is he going to do in a much more physical league? The weather is shit. Yeah, man, like, this guy Deschamps is a weird guy. Like, he was literally starting Adrian Rabiot over Camavinga. Guy is hella fraudulent, bruv. Yeah, if you haven't seen the Doué goal, go on Twitter. It was an amazing goal. I mean, we could say he's older, but remember, he's only 19. Like, the guy isn't even old enough to buy alcohol in America, bruv. Guy is 19 years old. Fucking hell, man. Yamal is what, 17 or 18? Let me see. Yamal is 17. Oh, shit, his birthday is 2 days before mine. What the fuck? I didn't know his birthday was... Okay. And then, let me see. Let me see. So his birthday is... Oh, shit. So Doué's birthday is literally a month before Yamal's. So when Yamal turns 18, Doué would have just turned 20. See, all the ballers are born during the summer. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a coincidence that that's when all the ballers are born. Like, if you're not born in the summer, it's because you're not a baller, bro. I'm not going to lie. Like, you're probably super whack. Like, it's crazy. My birthday is July 15th, bro. Second half has just started in the Barca Dortmund game. The PSG and Villa players are just coming out as well. I got to make sure I keep an eye on the timer because I definitely do not want to forget to start that up. Yeah, I got about like a minute left until I can start either of these. Bruv, I'm 36, man. How many times am I going to keep asking how old I am? Fucking hell. I feel like I get asked that on every single stream that I do, bro. I'm 36, dog. F-Cal, your birthday is July 11th. See, this is why you're a baller, bro. That's what I'm talking about. That's why you're a baller. Again, chat, remember, the Barca-Dortmund game has kicked off. PSG Villa is about to kick off right now. I'm just trying to keep an eye on the timer really quickly, because if I start talking again without focusing, I'm going to forget. Hold on, guys. I really do not want to forget about this timer, so just give me a second. All right. PSG Villa have just kicked off. All right. There we go with the timer for that game. Now, I still got to wait for this PSG clock to catch up as well. I was born in the winter. No wonder. Yeah, bro. Like, you held bench in high school, bro. You was the water boy, Jordan. That, look, ain't nothing wrong with being the water boy, though. You know what I'm saying? The water boy is important. Got to pass out that water. Got to make sure that the ballers are properly hydrated. If this guy is trolling, time him out 24 hours. I know everybody's saying goal. Oh, shit. Yeah, Barca goal. Oh, my days. Lewandowski. Lewandowski makes it 2-0. It's over. It's over. Lewandowski, standard tapping. We all saw this coming. Yeah, good finish. I'll update the score in 1 second. Open net. Who got the assist for that? Hold on. All right. PSG timer is good. But, yeah, man, look, we all knew. We all knew. I tried to tell you guys. Anybody that actually thought that Barcelona were going to lose across 2 legs against Dortmund, you're out of your mind. You're out of your mind, bro. Nobody actually believed that, right? It's over. Nah, that's actually a pretty good header. I mean, it's an open net, but the angle, because he could have messed that up, to be fair. Yeah, that was a good ball into the box by Yamal. Rafinha with an assist and a goal. I mean, of course Yamal is a good playmaker. Who said that he wasn't? Of course he is. He's the main playmaker for Barca. Him and Pedri. They dictate the play. They dictate the tempo. You see, LP? You see, brother. Red card. Red card. I don't even want the context. Red card. I don't want the context behind this comment. You're getting booked. Sent off. No VAR check. You're out of here, bruv. What is this, man? What is this? My goodness me. Now, I didn't see the goal yet, but I saw him put it in like 3 times. So I'm like, Oh, what a goal! Oh, my days! Kvaratskhelia! Oh, my goodness! That's a good goal. I gotta see that again. I gotta see that again. Yeah, these games are picking up now. These games are picking up now. Oh, my goodness me. Look at PSG in transition. Look at how fast they move the ball. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Who did he have playing Twister? Oh, my days. Who's number 3 for Aston Villa? Who's number 3 for Aston Villa? He got cooked. My man playing Twister. What a goal. Oh my gosh, chat. Oh my goodness. Nah, the quality. Yo, look at how PSG in transition. Look at how fast they move the ball. Now, I'm not gonna lie. If I was Mbappe, I'd be sitting there thinking like, yo, maybe, what if I stayed at PSG? Imagine this team with Mbappe up front. Because the one issue that PSG have, right? I know that they're clinical today. I know that they're scoring today. But they generally are a wasteful team. Like, they do waste, like, you saw against Liverpool. PSG should have won that game like 4 or 5-0. Imagine if they had these creators with Mbappe. They'd be unstoppable. They would be unstoppable. Oh my goodness. Yo, that's Diego Carlos. Oh my goodness. Yo, my man touched earth. He touched earth. Both hands touching the... Bruh. Nah, that's a very good goal. Now, I mean, to be fair, though, it was on a counter. So, Villa's defense wasn't necessarily in place anyways. PSG Inter final. I'll take it. I'll take it. That'll be another game where Inter are going to sit back and soak up pressure. And, I mean, it's going to be two contradicting styles of football. But Inter, I can see Inter winning it. Imagine if PSG wins their first UCL the season that Mbappe leaves. Oh, my days. You know how crazy that would be. You know how crazy that would be. Yo, that would be nuts. Brother, I'm entertained. I'm entertained. The football that I'm seeing from PSG, it's cleansed my soul of the satanic haram ball that Real Madrid were doing yesterday, okay? It's cleansed me. It's cleansed me, chat. Nah, what a goal. Fair play. PSG got a lot of ballers in that midfield and attack, dog. Like, it is what it is. Man, Barcelona not winning no Champions League. Get the fuck out of here. This is a big boy competition. This not the Spanish Super Cup. This not Copa del Rey. These Champions League conversations, I know that you got 5, but your 5 are from the prehistoric age, bruv. They didn't even have HD when Barcelona were winning UCLs, bruv. It was still 480p. Get up out of here. We not seeing no Barca UCL this season. It's not happening. It's not. To be fair, though, y'all should make the final just based off form. Y'all should. Y'all should. But even if you do make the final, guess who we're rooting for? Anybody else that's playing you. So, hold that. Hold it. Barca talking about some UCL final. What you know about UCL? What you know about that? Last time Barca won the Champions League, they didn't even have flat screen TVs, bruv. It was still fatbacks. The TVs was big as hell. You couldn't even mount your TV on the wall. Back when Barcelona last won Champions League. Fuck, and I think Rosa... Nah. Let me stop. That's not right. Oh, W Super Chat. I appreciate this, bro. Hold up. Ejovi says PSG can't play this football with Mbappe. I think you're right. I think you're right, actually. I'm not going to lie. Because when I think about it, right, I was more so saying from the POV of finishing the chances, right? Like, they create a lot of chances, but they're just not as clinical. But if Mbappe's there, then their play style would be completely different because they'd be trying to play through Mbappe. Whereas at PSG, it's like nobody is really the main man. So it's just free flowing. It's just like whoever's on it, then that's just what it is. So I actually agree with this now that you put it this way. W Super Chat though, man. I appreciate that, my guy. Big up, broski. Big up, man. Every single time. W Super Chat. It's between you and Carnage Riz. Y'all be going band for band with yellow cards, bruv. Y'all be moving like Sergio Ramos and Pepe. That's what I'm saying, dog. Like, just watching this PSG cooking. Like, it's just so nice. Could you imagine? Yo, brother, let me tell you something right now. If Real Madrid played football like PSG, bruv, I would be unbearable. Okay, let me tell you something right now. If we were bopping teams off the park like this, y'all wouldn't want to see me, bro. Y'all would not want to see how I'm talking, bro. Oh, my goodness. Like, this is just beautiful to see. Okay, my fault, bro. My fault. Holla Madrid, brother. My fault. My bad, bro. You caught a little friendly fire there. You know what I'm saying? It's a little friendly fire. Bro, that's what I'm saying. I don't think Barca get past Inter. Unless there's like an injury or something that happens, like a Bastoni or like a Barella. What are you saying? Barca won 4. Look, see, my guy said since 08. Fucking hell. What was going on in 2008? No way did you just bring up the Obama administration. I think in 2008, Osama bin Laden was still alive, bruv. What are we talking about here? In 2008, I was in like elementary school, bro. Like what are we doing here, bro? I didn't even know about the sport in 08. Nah, man. Get these biblical UCLs out of my face. You absolute fraud. Nah, Luis Enrique, I don't think he'd come to Real Madrid, bro. He was at Barca. Now he's at PSG. Why would he leave? It wouldn't make any sense for Luis Enrique to leave PSG. Whatever they're building at PSG right now is special. Oh, here come PSG on the counter again. Oi. Oh my gosh, PSG. Oh, big save by Emi Martinez. Big save by Emi Martinez. Bro, Rashford is literally out there just for a potential long ball over the top. Why is Ollie Watkins benched, though? That's the real question. Like, is Ollie Watkins not good anymore? That's what I'm saying, bro. The iPhone 6. Yo, my goodness. Barca fans chatting about UCL. Y'all don't know nothing about no UCL. Get up out of here, man. Little dusty 5 that y'all got. Barca go in, Barca go into their UCL cabinet. That shit got so much dust on it. Gotta be like this. You feel me? When you see their trophies. Bro, think that it's the Spanish Super Cup or Copa del Rey. Hold that. Thank God we didn't just focus on one game. Like, imagine if we would have just did a hate watch for Barca versus, like, imagine if that was the main focus today. I would be so pissed. If I had to pick, it literally would have been PSG Villa if I had to only do one game. Because, again, like, this Barca matchup, this shit is nothing, bro. This shit is whack. Like, Barca should be going through easily. Now, I think that my aggregate score for PSG Villa might be wrong because I think there's going to be another goal scored in this game. I said 3-2 PSG. And I did predict 2-1 first leg. But there's a lot of time left. So they might score. There might be a fourth goal in this game. So my aggregate might be wrong. Bro, let's hope. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, if we could play some nice, free-flowing, possession-based style of football, man, that's all that I ask for. That's all I ask for. Like, can we just dominate teams for once? Like, I don't think that I asked for a lot. You feel me? It's like, whoa, why did I just get a text about my card being charged for something? Why are they charging me for something? What did I buy? What did I buy? Did I buy something? Hold on. I don't remember buying nothing. Oh. Okay, never mind, bro. I thought I was being scammed. Oh, Eugen with the super chat. W super chat. Now, yo, I appreciate the love that you guys are showing me today. You know what I'm saying? Look, this super chat, and then the other super chat from my guy earlier, it's really making up for the disaster class that we saw yesterday. Now, big up my guy. He says, my favorite streamer. Sorry I slept through the Real Madrid game yesterday. Now, I appreciate that, bro. But I think that you did the right thing by sleeping through that game. Trust me, you didn't miss a thing, brother. You did not miss anything. Unless you wanted to see a Declan Rice masterclass and a Mikel Merino good goal, then you didn't really miss much, bro. Oh, Feminine Lopez just wide. Nah, but I appreciate the super chat though, my guy. Big up to you. Bro, I'm not really hate watching though, because I predicted Barca to go through 6-2-1 aggregate. So is that really hate watching? Like, yes, I do want Dortmund to pull off a madness and beat you, but I've already come to terms that you're gonna just dominate them and win. So I'm not really. It would be dumb to do a hate watch if I predicted you guys to win. Like, that's stupid. You know what I'm saying? Nah, W super chat though. W super chat, my guy. Big up, broski. Toro was dusty again. I mean, San Siro, though, that would be a nice place to visit. Yeah, I've never been to Europe, bro. I gotta go to Europe. One day, I'm gonna do, like, a Europe tour or something. That's a good ball into the box by Yamal. He's cooking, bro. He's having a very good performance right now. Who would you guys say is the man of the match in that Barca game? I'm not giving it to Rafinha. I'm pretty sure that because he has a goal and an assist, he probably does have the highest rating, but I'm not giving it to Rafinha, bro. For the assist, fair enough, but he literally robbed that goal from Kubarsi. So I'm going to say Yamal. I'm going to say Yamal. He's looked like he's just been doing the best on the ball so far. I'm going to always root against you, just forever in life. Seeing you guys be miserable brings me so much joy. Don't worry, bro. You will make the semifinals. Because, you know, y'all probably paid off UEFA to get an easy bracket. So, your run to the semis, it's been very easy. But don't worry. Inter will take care of you. Oh, look at this ball. Barca got to score here. Yeah, 3-0. Lewandowski, 3-0. Look at the build-up there. 3-0. 3-0. Yeah, bruv. Thank you for participating, PSG. Well, Dortmund. Why'd I say PSG? Yeah, that's a good team goal right there. I'm not gonna even lie. Hey, look, bro, the Barca scoring 6 over 2 legs. Yo, it's looking pretty good right now. Yeah, like look at Barca in transition, bro, so fast. Yeah, what a ball. Yeah, 3-0. It's over. It's over. Yeah, I don't think that Barca are done scoring. They'll definitely get another one. Hold on, chat. Oh, man. Yeah, good goal. Good goal by Barca. Good ball by Yamal. Feminine Lopez gets on the end of it. Squares it to Lewandowski. 3-0. Told you guys, bro. Dortmund had no chance, though. Like, Dortmund were literally just here to fill up the numbers. Like, that's just it. I'm mad that Dortmund are even in the knockout stages, bro. They're shit. I'd rather this had gone to, like, bro. Oi. Oh, man. Vitinha's limping. All right, see, bro, nobody cares about hockey assists. Like, what is this? What is this? What is this woke nonsense? You try and tell me about hockey assists, man? What is this? Look, look, game is over, right? Barcelona, they're going through. The second leg is gonna be a nice little training session for them. But watch this, 90 minutes today, right? I bet you that Lamine Yamal does not get subbed off. I would put money on it. They're gonna run this kid into the ground, chat. I think that it will be the end of Barca's UCL run, is when you guys play Inter. I think there's going to be one more goal for Barca here. I predicted 4-1 Barca. So, I mean, let's see if I can get that right. But, I mean, how it's looking right now, I don't even think that Dortmund are going to get anything. They are getting hooked. I don't know why you're asking me this. Like, what is the context here? Yeah, I think Lewandowski got a brace right now, right? He'll probably get a hat trick, to be honest. Corner here for Dortmund. Yeah, Lamine Yamal is cooking. He's been the best player for Barca today. Yo, bro, PSG are fucking cooking Villa. Like, we knew that this was going to happen, right? Like, we obviously knew that Villa were going to just sit back and just try and hit them on the counter. But, I mean, my God. Like, look at how PSG are just moving the ball, bro. Not going to lie, Byron. Nah, I mean, you know what it is? I feel like it's because Inter didn't respect Bayern like that. Like, Inter know that, look, Bayern have all those injuries. I think Inter were going for it a bit. Yo, that goal from Lautaro Martinez, though, chat. Oh, my gosh. Why did he take it like that? Lautaro Martinez didn't even have to shoot it like that, bro. He absolutely cooked. I don't even rate Lautaro Martinez. I don't rate him like that. I don't think that he's the best Argentinian striker. But what a finish. Nah, that was crazy. I mean, look, Danny Olmo is a good player. Like when you guys bought him. Oh, I thought that Hakimi just scored. Offsides, I think. Oh, nah, yeah. He's offsides. What a pass, though. What a pass, though. Anyways. I forgot what I was saying. Yeah. Yeah, my head's going. My head's going. Sorry. Like, I don't know. I mean, I don't think Inter are going to just dominate. No. I think Barca will dominate Inter Milan. The thing is, though, I just don't know if Barca will be able to break down their defense. Inter are a very well-structured team. Of course this crashed. I knew this would crash. One second, chat. Because now I got to refresh my thing to bring up your chats on screen. Yo, guys, it's like over 190 people in here. We only got 80 likes. Run the likes up, people. Are you not entertained? You're literally watching these games, right, with me. This is the best place to do a watch along, right? Like, nobody does a watch along better than Football Carnage. You guys got to smash that like button, bro. Don't move like Vinicius on the left wing over the last 3 months, okay? Move like Declan Rice on free kicks against us. That's what you got to move like, okay? Move like Desiree Doué, okay? Don't move like Vinny this season. Smash that like button. What's going on, chat? Gavi's getting ready to come on. Yeah, you know that the game is over when they're bringing on Gavi. You know it's over when they're bringing on the scrubs. Gavi is coming on. Feminine Lopez is off. Yo, if somebody's in here fake scoring, time them out. 24 hours, automatic timeout. No warnings, no warnings. Like, it's watch-along etiquette. You know what I'm saying? If you get timed out or if you're a repeat offender, just ban them from the channel. Just ban them. Just ban them. They'll like, or just hide them in the comment section. Then nobody will see. Gavi, you saying what? Gavi's better than Camavinga? Is that like, was that your attempt of saying Camavinga? What are you, 4? Kamashita. Like, what are you, 3? What is that? What kind of weak banter is that, bro? You got to do a lot better than that. Come on, bro. Stop shit-talking our players. Oh, my gosh. Do you feel some kind of way because I said don't move like Vinny on the left wing over the last few months? Hey, well, look, tell Vinny stop moving like that. I can criticize these players. I can talk shit about them. If you're playing shit, I'm gonna talk shit about it. Like, it's just life, bro. You know. If you don't like it, I don't really know what to tell you, my guy. You might be on the wrong channel, Omar. Come on, bro. I think that you've been here for a little while now. You should know how I operate. If we're playing bad, I'm gonna cook the players. Like, that's just how it is. Anyways, like I was saying, with Omar's comment still on the screen, do not move like Vinicius on the left wing this season, okay? Don't move fraudulent. Don't say 10 times more, but then do 30 times less. You know what I'm saying? Move like Declan Rice against against Real Madrid in the first leg. Move like Desiree Doué. You know what I'm saying? Smash that like button, okay? Move like second half season Mbappe, okay? Don't be fraudulent like Vinicius on the left. It's all good, Omar. It's just, look, bro, players are playing bad. You got to be able to criticize them, you know? Like, it is what it is. Could make some jokes, bro. If you don't laugh, you'll cry. You right? Like, you got to find... Oh, here come Barca. Here come Barca. 4-0. 4-0. Lamine Yamal scores. Lamine Yamal scores. 4-0. I did predict 4-1, but I'm not going to lie. Barcelona might get another goal before this game is over. It's still about 15 minutes left, and then whatever they add on. This game might end like 6-0, bro. I said 6-2 on aggregate. Barca might score 6 in the first leg. I told you that this matchup was over after tonight. The second leg, there's no point in even watching the second leg. Now, I'm not going to be here next week anyways for Tuesday. I can't do watch-alongs on Tuesday anyways. I'm annoyed. I got to go to court at 4 p.m. Who the fuck does court at 4 p.m.? Apparently the guy that gave me the ticket. What a bum. So I'm not going to be able to do a watch-along. I will still drop a match reaction. But yeah, I can't do a watch-along next Tuesday. But hey, shit, ain't nothing to watch. We would have just focused on the PSG Villa game. I'm not going to lie. Like, this Barca tie is done. It's done. I try to tell you guys. People in my comment section talking about, nah, man, Dortmund could do... Dortmund not doing shit, bro. Dortmund not doing shit, bro. Dortmund made us look good in the second half, bro. We scored, like, what, 5 goals against Dortmund? That's how you know that they're shit. Oh, my days. It's a deserved goal for Yamal. He's been cooking. He's been cooking. Nah, bro, I didn't get arrested. I'm an upstanding citizen, okay? I pay my taxes. I just got a ticket. I'm fighting a ticket. I don't think that I should have got a ticket, so I'm fighting it. I'm not trying to pay that. I'm not trying to pay it. So, we going to court. Nah, get arrested, though. You crazy, bro? Hell no. And it's like, why'd they pick Tuesday? Like, what's wrong with them, bro? We could have did Monday. We could have did Thursday. We could have did Friday. You picked Tuesday, bro. Hella fraudulent. Hella fraudulent, bro. L cop. I mean, from a neutral football fan perspective, right? Like, taking all my bias out of it. Yes, PSG versus Barca would be the most entertaining UCL final matchup. But I don't even want to see Barca make it to the final. I don't even want to see them have a chance to win it. I don't even want them to be that close to the trophy. Because if you'd want them in the final, then you would have to be okay with them possibly winning it. And I don't want to see that. So, look, if that does happen, I might get me a Desiree Doué jersey. I might have to rock up in a PSG trainer. You feel me? Like, hell no. Whoever's going against Barcelona is a friend of me. I mean, can Villa come back? Yeah, bro. They're only down 2-1. Barca are making 3 changes here. Let's see if he takes off Yamal. Nope. Yamal playing another meaningless 90 minutes. Yeah, bro. I'm an upstanding citizen, bruv. I don't know how people be out here doing crime. Nah, bro. I'm too scared to go to jail, bro. I wouldn't do well in jail, bro. I don't think I could do watch-alongs from jail. Nah, man. The cops ever tried to arrest me, I'm snitching. I'm snitching. Sensei, if the cops come and get me, bro, just know you're going down with me. Hubris, unruly. Y'all are going down. I'm snitching, bro. I can't do the time. I can't do it. Yeah, I think Villa just made 3 subs, but I have no idea who they brought on. I'll check it later. Lewandowski is cold? Brother, he has a brace. What do you mean? What do you mean he has a brace? Nah, bro, do it. That's the one to get, bro. Caroselli is a baller, though. I swear, if you say this guy's name 3 times in the mirror, they say that he appears. It has to be at midnight. Lights off. Only 1 candle can be lit in the bathroom. You gotta close your door. And then you gotta look in the mirror, and you gotta say his last name 3 straight times. And they say that he pops up. It's madness, bro. Now, I personally would not do it, because I don't think that I'd want to even talk to the guy. But if you want to do it, let us know how that works out for you. Guy's last name sound like a Harry Potter spell. Yeah, bro. Jail, it's not for me, dog. It's not for me, bro. I would be snitching so much that the judge would tell me to stop snitching. The judge would be like, yo, bro. Like, yo, you gave us too much information, bro. Shit. Whatever you need, Your Honor. I cannot go to jail, bro. Imagine that, bro. Niggas be in jail with just hella men. Nah. No Wi-Fi, no TV, no iPhone, no watch-alongs, no Madrid hypes, no football manias. Nah, man. Don't commit crime, people. It's not fun. Yo, big up Gio, my guy. What's going on, bro? Nah, that's funny, my guy. Big up, man. I mean, has Rashford really gotten any service today? Nah, bro. His name is crazy. Like, damn. Like, imagine when he was a kid and he got to write his full name before he takes his test or some shit. Like, I know his license plate. Well, his license, long as hell, is crazy, bro. I mean, he's just a better player in general. Luis Diaz is whack. I'm gonna be real. Luis Diaz is not that guy. I don't rate him at all. Oh, shit. Ansu Fati's about to... Yo, I just saw your chat, and they're showing Ansu Fati warming up. My guy's really about to get these Make-A-Wish kid minutes. Nah, fair enough, right? Like, you don't want to jump the gun too early, and then he turns out to just be like a one-season one. Nah, bro, I'm not gonna lie, though. I think I've seen enough. I don't need to see more. This guy is a baller. Like, I'm already just willing to just stick my neck out on the line there. Bro, look. I don't agree with Yamal playing 90 minutes every match. I think he's still too young to be just running out there every single week. Bro, like, you're up 4-0. Like, why can't he get a rest? But, you know, whatever. People say, oh, well, Lamine Yamal, he plays super smart, so he doesn't exert his body energy. And he is getting taken off. No. Yeah, he's being taken off now. But the thing is, though, all that it takes is just one bad tackle to injure him. It's not even about what he does. It's about what the defense could do to him. It was a good goal, though. Lamine Yamal, man of the match. Nah, to be honest, I don't want to see that, bro. I mean, it's not like we have to worry about the UCL final. What are the odds that we get past Arsenal? What are the odds? 3-0 down. They haven't conceded more than 2 goals in 84 straight games. Do you know that we've never scored against Arsenal? Never. Never, bruv. Never. I'm telling you, bro, watch Marco Asensio score. Watch him score the equalizer. Watch. Bro, if I went to jail, you think I'm bringing a bar of soap? Are you crazy? I'm bringing body wash. The fuck? What do you think? I'm about to be holding soap? I don't even use bar of soap now. I use straight body wash. Ain't no bar of soap. What are you using the bar of soap in jail for? You crazy? Body wash, bruv. Liquid. Put that shit on my hands. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'd shower in jail. With my hands. I wouldn't even bring a rag. I don't even want to drop the rag. You feel me? Shit. Y'all niggas crazy, bruh. And then if you drop something, you just leave it there, bro. You don't even need it no more, bro. Like, just, it's gone. Bro, I love being on the sidewalk. Hell yeah, bro. Oh my gosh. I don't get how people be wanting to have, like, ops and shit, bro. Like, bro, I'm a grown-ass man with ops. Yeah, bro, I can't be over here. That's where the ops are at. Bro, you're 28. What the hell you got ops for, bro? Nah, that shit's crazy, dog. The sidewalk is so amazing, bro. I don't got to worry about jail. I don't got to worry about niggas looking for me, people trying to kill me. Nah, bro. Stay out the way. Pay my taxes. Law-abiding citizen. Facts. Nah, bro, last time that I saw Ansu Fati, I think man was giving out water at Brighton. Yo, Ansu Fati was at Brighton passing out water. Dortmund scored. Offsides. Damn, the 4-1 prediction was almost spot on. Yeah, offsides. Nah, man. They had Ansu Fati at Brighton cutting up the oranges, bro. Nah, that shit crazy. Would you drop Vinny? Nah. I'd still play him. I think I would switch up the formation, though. Like, I would change up, like, the 4-4-2. I wouldn't run a 4-4-2. Or if I did, then I would have Vinny and Mbappe up top, and then I'd put Rodrigo left mid. I'd put him left mid. And then I think I'd put Jude on the right. Or I'd put Jude in the center next to Tchouaméni. Nah, but I think Luka Modric has to start that game because we need to be on the ball. We need to be able to break down Arsenal's defense. So, yeah, I think I would do a 4-4-2 with Vinny and Mbappe up front. I'd put Rodrigo left mid. Then I'd put Jude right mid. And then, actually, how the fuck would we line up? Nah, you know what? Maybe I would drop Jude. No, not Jude, Vinny. Maybe I would. And I would do the 4-4-2 diamond. Because Tchouaméni is back. Nah. 4-4-2. 4-4-2. You don't got to drop him. Vinny and Mbappe up top. Rodrigo left mid. Modric, Tchouaméni. On the right, Jude. Right back, Valverde. And then Asensio, Rudiger. And then maybe Ferland Mendy if he's back. I don't fucking... Nah, it has to be Fran Garcia. Because we have to attack. So Fran Garcia has to be out there from the minute one to like overlap and cross the ball and shit like that. I think that's how I would line up for the next leg. But I don't know. But nah, I don't like. I know that Vinny's been trash, but to drop him though, bro, in like a must-win knockout stage game is kind of crazy. Like you just have to just trust that he's gonna activate. Like you have to trust it. Because if not, then what is he still doing here? You know what I'm saying? Like, if we can't trust him in that kind of situation, then It is what it is, man. Yo, big up the damn chat every single time, man. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Subscribe. Turn on those post notifications, right? Over 250 people in here. Run the likes up. Nah, but big up everybody that's in the building, though. Yeah, bro, imagine that. Bro, not only am I a law-abiding citizen, but I also profile people. Yeah, I don't give you the benefit of the doubt. If you look suspicious, I'm staying the hell away from you, bro. I'm not even giving you the opportunity, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. See, bro, this is how you stay alive, chat. This is how you stay alive. You gotta judge a book by its cover. Yeah, bro. Imagine that, bro. Yeah, man. The ops looking for me. Man, get up out of here, bro. What if he stinks it out again in the first half? See, like, it's just so, like, that's just tricky to me because I rate Vinicius, bro. I really like Vinny, and I think he is a big game player. I just think he's having a bad season, but he is a big game player. Like, I just can't see how you justify either dropping Vinicius for a big game, and then with the contract coming up, then you pay him a big salary, right? You increase his wages. Because he is going to get an increase in wages. Like, that's just what happens when you play at a high level for a majority of your contract. I just don't see how that works. By the way, oh, shit, Nuno Mendes! Oh, wow. Wow. PSG score in added time. Nuno Mendes, the father of Mohamed Salah, has bagged 3-1. Oh, my goodness. That shit is crazy, bro. Yeah, it's done, bro. The Barca game is over. The Barca game is over. Belt to ass, just like I told you. 4-0. I predicted 4-1, but you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. Dortmund are just out there to, you know, do nothing like they usually do most seasons. So, it is what it is. But we'll talk about that in a second. You feel me? Like, we'll definitely get into it. Now, yo, look, big up to my guy Eugen with another super chat. Bro, you don't got a super chat, my guy. I appreciate it. He says, appreciate your streams. Even you love Real Madrid, but your unbiased opinions. Look, bro, I appreciate that. So, see, thank you for being one of those people that can just understand the banter aspect of it, bro. Like, it's banter. A lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people get into their feelings, but it's all right. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. You know what I'm saying? Big up to everybody that's in here, though. Big up for the super chats, my guy. I appreciate that, bro. Yeah, nah, man. This game is over. It's over. Shit. Yeah, I mean, like, both these legs are pretty much done. Yeah, PSG have just won 3-1. That was a good game. That was a good game. PSG absolutely bopped Villa off the park, but I think that was just the game plan. Aston Villa were never going to be able to go toe-to-toe with this PSG team. This is damn near the best PSG side that I think I've ever seen. Like, they're that good. Now, they got to go to the second leg. It's going to be at Villa Park, right? I don't know if they're going to be able to overcome a 2-goal deficit. I think if this game would have ended 2-1, I'd say, you know what, maybe Villa could have did something next leg. But I don't know, bro. I don't know. Now, that's a very good goal by Nuno Mendes. Chat, what are you guys saying for these two games? Now, I'm not going to lie. PSG scored 3 bangers. They scored 3 very good goals. Yeah, bro. Knocked out Liverpool. Gonna knock out Aston Villa. More than likely are gonna be playing Arsenal next. They are literally being the... Yeah, I mean, shit. It's actually a funny way to look at it. Yeah, bro, hey, look. The games today were much better than the draw stat we saw yesterday, okay? Today has healed what damage Real Madrid have done to me. But, let me see. Yeah, you know, Ansu Fati getting the Make-A-Wish kid minutes. You know what I'm saying? The standard microwave minutes. Little 4-minute cameo in that. Yeah, bro. Big up to man like Fati. Went from being the savior. Went from being the heir to Lionel Messi to being a bench rider. Life comes at you fast, chat. Why do you think this is a hate watch? I see, Seahawks, you've exposed yourself, bruv. This is how I know that you don't watch my content. You've exposed yourself, brother. I dropped a Champions League quarterfinal prediction. When I talked about the Barca-Dortmund game, I predicted Barca to win 6-2 on aggregate. How is this a hate watch if I predicted Barca to put Bell to ass? It can't be a hate watch, bruv. This is what I was expecting to happen. I did predict 4-1 first leg, though. So my prediction was wrong. I thought Dortmund would get a goal. I predicted 2-1 PSG in the first leg, and then I predicted 1-1 in the second leg. And then in the Barca game, I think I predicted 2-1 second leg as well, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, nah, this wasn't a hate watch. Now, the semifinals against Inter. Oh yeah. That's a full-on hate watch when they play Inter. But, brother, I already knew that this was going to happen, dog. Like, it's no point in doing a hate watch for Barca against a shit team like Dortmund, dog. Like, Dortmund are an absolute disgrace, bro. Brother, how is Fati better than Endrick? Fati is a scrub! What are you talking about? This guy couldn't get minutes at Brighton! What are you waffling about? This guy might be playing in the 3rd division of Portuguese football next season. Nobody's going to remember Ansu Fati in 15 years. Ansu Fati's going to be like a mystical creature. Something that people talk about, but it's like, that was so long ago. Like, did that really happen? What are you talking about, bro? Endrick is better than Fati. This is not 2020, bro. This is not 2021, little bro. And nobody care about no Ansu Fati. What are you talking about? Imagine giving that guy the number 10 just for him to hold the bench. You've disgraced your number 10. Even though we did give Mariano Diaz number 7 after Ronaldo. I don't know what the hell the club was thinking back then, bro. But, nah, it's crazy. Can I clean up somebody named Blurp in the Madrid chat? Let me see. Is he being... Let me see. Oh, okay. Let me see. Cooked. All right. Done. Anyways. Thanks for flagging, bro. I have to add some more moderators in the Discord because I'm not always in there. So Yeah. I'm gonna have to add some more mods. But nah, big up to the damn Discord, though. We got like over, what, 200 people that are in that Discord, right? The link gets dropped in the live chats of all my streams. When you see the link, join it, all right? But nah, big up the Discord. I will be adding more mods. We look out in your DMs, because I'll probably reach out to like 2-3 people, just to, you know, because we have one mod already, but my guy Coast can't be doing it all by himself. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. No. But it's all good, bro. If anybody is in the Discord being crazy or acting ridiculous, they will get banned. It's zero tolerance for nonsense, bro. It's okay to banter, but come on, the Discord is just not all about trolling, because then you'll ruin the chat rooms, and I'll just ban you. Like, we're not doing that. But, look, big up the damn chat every single time. Let's actually get into it, though, with the reaction for both of these games, right? Pretty interesting day of football. Keep getting your comments in, right? I'll get back to you guys in just a second. Make sure that you smash that like button. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. And make sure that you turn on those post notifications. Now, let's talk, because the UCL quarterfinals are well underway, and the first legs have just wrapped up. And we got two very entertaining games that we just watched. Barca absolutely cooked Dortmund. And then PSG played a very good game against Aston Villa. Now, I don't know where to start. We could go with Barca first, or we can go with PSG and Villa. I mean, I think we could start with the Dortmund matchup, right? Because this one was the least entertaining game that I predicted, right? I mean, Dortmund are shit. This game was literally Child Predator FC versus Child Labor FC, okay? Both of these frauds overly rely on young kids to save them throughout their seasons. But the difference is that Barcelona are a well-oiled machine, okay? The way that Hansi Flick has these boys cooking, I knew that Dortmund had no chance. In my UCL quarterfinal match preview video, I predicted Barca to make the semifinals with a scoreline of 6-2, right? That's the aggregate that I thought. But, I mean, Barca could have scored 6 today. The amount of chances that they had, the amount of dangerous possessions and the ball control, they dictated the tempo. Dortmund were just out there chasing shadows. Now, to be fair to Dortmund, they did have some chances, right? Like, Guirassy had 2 good opportunities to get on the score sheet. But even if Dortmund were to score, it wasn't going to make that much of a difference. They just don't match up to Barca when it comes to quality. I know that some people are going to get in the comment section and say, oh, another failed hate watch. Brother, we did not hate watch you today, because I already predicted you guys to dominate them. See, like, that's not how it necessarily works. You know what I'm saying? I can give you guys credit, and you deserve it. But Dortmund are an absolute disgrace. I tell you all the time, bro, I'm not rating Dortmund. These guys are the equivalent of human traffickers. They want to find young kids, buy them for cheap, make them good, and then sell them for profit. They're not a serious club. Dortmund are not concerned about winning trophies. As long as they get to make profit, they're happy. They're sitting like 10th in the Bundesliga. And we knew that Barca were going to absolutely cook them because these guys are shit defensively. I saw that starting 11. Emery Can in the back line. I knew it was over from then. Once Barca went up 1-0, I said game over. Rafinha got a goal and got an assist. Lewandowski scored a brace. Lamine Yamal gets the 4th goal. It was a standard Barcelona training session. I mean, it's nothing else that we could say about that. I think Lamine Yamal was man of the match. He was absolutely cooking on that right side. Dortmund's defense had no answers. They couldn't slow him down. Barcelona, as a team today, they do what they usually do. They play good football. They dominated the match. Rafinha shamelessly stole Paul Kubarsi's goal. I don't blame him, right? Rafinha is chasing some records here with the UCL goal scoring. So that's a bit shameless. I'm not going to lie. Like, that was a Fugazi goal that Rafinha took from Paul Kubarsi. But regardless, though, right? It was still a good performance. Lewandowski getting those 2 goals. Feminine Lopez got the assist. I mean, look, once I saw Gavi getting subbed on, that scrub, I knew that the game was over, right? Because that's the only time that it would make sense to bring in a Gavi, is when it's so out of reach. But as I said, we already knew. We already knew, right? Again, I predicted Barca 6-2 on aggregate, and I think today they showed why. This is why nobody rates the Bundesliga, bro. The second biggest club in Germany is a selling club. This is why it's so hard for me to take that league serious. But as I said, I do expect Barca to be in the semis, obviously, right? It's 4-0. It's over. I told you guys, this draw was going to be wrapped up after the first leg. And now Barca can just rest players in the second. They don't have to go as strong in this second leg because it's basically over. I thought Dortmund were going to be able to hurt them a little bit because we know that Barca play that high line. I thought that with Adeyemi and Gittins in the attack, I thought that they might be able to do something on a counterattack to maybe get a goal back. That's why I predicted 4-1 in the first leg. But when they did score, it was offside. So, you know, it is what it is. You get me, chat. But look, let me know what you guys are saying about that demolition that we saw from Barca, right? Just to look at what the ratings are saying, because I am interested, right? They always got these like weird ratings sometimes. So they're saying, who was man of the match? I mean, yeah, they gave it to Rafinha. I knew that Rafinha would get it because of the goal and because of the assist. I don't think that Rafinha should have got man of the match. For me, it's Yamal. It's Yamal, bro. Like, everything that Barcelona have going for them offensively, everything positive is coming from that right-hand side. This player is fantastic, and he deserved that goal that he got, just to be very honest. Now, again, guys, get in the comment section, right? Let me know what you're saying about Barcelona 4, Dortmund 0. Now, to move things a bit forward, the other game that we got today, PSG versus Aston Villa. This was the matchup that I was the most excited about for today's games. This game, I predicted, was going to be the most underrated matchup of the quarterfinals because we saw 2 very contradicting play styles, right? And for me, PSG, it's between them and Barcelona for who is the best team in the world, right? PSG, they play a great style of football. Like, there's no team in Europe that have as much technical ability as PSG do. And I knew exactly how this game was going to go. A blind man, Helen Keller, Stevie Wonder, they could have all told you the game plans of both of these teams. I knew that Aston Villa were going to just sit back and look to hit PSG on the counter because when you're going against a team that can move the ball around the pitch like that, there's nothing else that you can do but hope that they make a mistake and hope that you count or that you catch them off guard. The goals that we saw PSG score today, oh my goodness me. Desiree Doué, baller. Kvaratskhelia, that second goal, absolutely cooked Diego Carlos. He had that Brazilian defender playing twister. Diego Carlos touched earth. And then the goal from Nuno Mendes to put the dagger into Aston Villa's heart. 3 very high quality goals. Now, I think that Aston Villa, they did a decent job in terms of soaking up the pressure. I think they defended well for the most part, right? Like that Desiree Doué goal, there's nothing you can do about that. Cuts outside the box, top bins. You're not going to be able to save that. Now, the second goal, right? The way that PSG in transition moved so fast. I don't even think that Villa's defense had a chance to even set themselves up. And then Nuno Mendes, the third, like I said, I think it's pretty much over, right? I did predict PSG to go through 3-2 on aggregate. Now, they already scored 3 goals in the first leg, and I just don't see Villa being able to overcome a 2-goal deficit because I don't think they're going to have enough of the ball, even in the second leg, to do anything. They did score a very good goal, though, right? John McGinn wins the ball off of Nuno Mendes, and then they do hit PSG on the counter, right? Morgan Rogers bags. They open up the scoring. But after they scored their goal, it's like PSG, they sat up and they said, all right, let's stop messing around now. But I'm going to be real. Somebody brought it up in the chat earlier. PSG are basically the Premier League killers this Champions League season. They've knocked out Liverpool, who were the best team in the UCL group stage, and they are going to win the Prem. They're now about to knock out Aston Villa, and then more than likely, they're going to knock out Arsenal. I mean, not bad for a team from the Farmers League. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. I think, look, Villa are going to need to come out their comfort zone in that second leg. They're going to need to be the team that is attacking, and that could play into PSG's hands as well. But that midfield, bro, that front three is nuts. Vitinha, Fabian Ruiz, João Neves. Imagine them moving the ball to guys like Desiree Doué, Dembele, Kvaratskhelia. I honestly believe that PSG are going to make the UCL final. And I think that they have a very good chance of winning it, which is so crazy to say. Mbappe left PSG, and these guys might go ahead and win their first ever UCL. Fair play to them, bro. They are absolutely cooking. What Luis Enrique got going on at PSG, like watching them play football is such a joy. I'm going to be real. Like watching PSG cook Villa today, it's literally cleansed my eyes from the haram satanic football that I saw Real Madrid play against Arsenal. But, I mean, look, let's see what happens, though, in that second leg. I don't think anybody's surprised at how either of these results went. I think that all the favorites in the quarterfinals, except for Real Madrid, have done their job in the first legs, right? Nobody really expected Arsenal to dominate and have a 3-0 lead. So, yeah, Real Madrid are the disappointments of the UCL quarterfinals. But aside from them, everybody, I think, for the most part, predicted PSG to go through. Predicted Barca to absolutely dominate Dortmund. And I think people were picking Inter to beat Bayern, especially with the injuries that Bayern München do have. But I do want to just look at this PSG game. Because to be honest, I mean, who would you guys say is man of the match? I mean, look, get in the chat and definitely let me know. And I think the thing is, PSG plays so well that nobody really, like, just controls the entire game, right? Like, PSG, they don't try and play through one person, right? It's like such a team effort. Like, everybody gets to eat at PSG. Like, look at the ratings. And I don't even care about the SofaScore ratings. But their front three, all in the blue. Like, Vitinha in the blue. They cooked today. And I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, Aston Villa are so bad at these things. Even though I don't think that there's anything else that Aston Villa could have done in this game to offset what PSG got going on, the game plan was going to always be sit back and hope that PSG make a couple of mistakes so that you can hit them on the counter. But look, I want to know what you guys are saying for this game. I want to know what you guys are saying for these two legs in general, right? Make sure that you guys smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, get in the comment section, turn on those post notifications, and yeah, I mean, let's talk about it. Again, Barca 4, Dortmund 0, PSG 3, Aston Villa 1. This was to be expected, right? But Yeah, man, big up the damn chat every single time. Let me get a few of your comments in here, and then I'm going to dip because I do have somewhere to be at 6 p.m., guys, in about 45 minutes. So I don't got too much time. No way did we get another super chat. Brother, Eugen, what is going on, bruv? What is going on, bruv? This stream is sponsored by Eugen. My guy is moving like Bill Gates in the chat. My guy is just sending me donate. I appreciate it, bro. W super chat once again. He says, for your time, fam, hope you, it gets directly to you. Real Madrid fans being this sensible is rare. Look at Faisal or Dave. Big up, Will. Now, you know the thing is, man, look, shout out to Faisal and Dave. You know what I'm saying? They both make some good content, right? Not here to start a Real Madrid civil war because I would cook like I always do. But, nah, I appreciate this, bro. Yeah, look, big up to you, man. Every single time, my guy. All right, let me see. Get a few more chats, then we're out of here. Arsenal will cook Madrid again. Yeah, fair enough. Look, man, W Eugen in the chat, man. W's in the chat every single time. Yeah, actually, let me see. Yeah, because I don't even want to get into, like, the content creator talk. I'm going to be real. PSG got... Nah, but the thing is, though, I think this is the best version of PSG that I've seen since I started watching football. Like, there's something different about this team, bro. Like, they're not, like, what... Like, before, PSG just used to just want to sign the big-name players for a lot of money, and they thought that that would be the way to get them UCL. Now they're kind of doing a different project. They're focusing more on young players with good potential. Luis Enrique's instilled a good system, and they're cooking, bro. You think Faisal is more, what's the word? Is more sensible than me? That hurts me, bro. Nah, I don't care. It's all good, bro. Big up. Bro, this was not the same PSG team that you beat. Remember, when you beat PSG, there was no Dembele. He didn't play that game. And then there was no Kvaratskhelia. This is a very different PSG side. Just to be honest with you, bro. Let me see. Yeah, bro. Eugen is moving like Desiree Doué. Nah, man. What a baller. Look, man. Big up the chat, though. Every single time. This was a fun day of watch-alongs, bro. 2 good games, right? I appreciate everybody that is in here right now. And I'm going to go raid
who the fuck?
Zaire. I'm going to go raid Zaire. I think that Omar sent us a raid as well. So, look, big up to Omar for the raid. You absolute fraud. But, nah, that's my guy, though. All right, chat. This is going to take you over to Zaire Talks, the Bayern fan. He did a watch-along for these games as well. So when you get over there, let him know Carnage raid. All right, chat? We will be back with some kind of content tomorrow. And then, you know, Football Mania, etc. But make sure that your post notifications are turned on. Entertaining games today. And if you guys missed my Madrid hype this morning where I ranted about yesterday's match, make sure to go check that out. But I'll be back, people, and I hope that everybody has a good rest of their day. Remember, it's going to take you over to Zaire's channel. Let them know Carnage Raid in the chat. Big up your damn selves, people. In a bit.